Sup?
What's up, Jigoku? How you doing, buddy? You getting on tonight there, Jigoku? Oh, come on, I was cleared.
Been doing double shifts, so no, but I should be on sometime tomorrow if it does become triple.
Heard that. Oh, that's the case, man. Get some rest, bro. This is supposed to be the...
Hell 2M.
Oh man, that's kind of depressing, but hey, money, money, right?
Yup.
I just can never get the timing on him. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. What? Oh! Okay. Alrighty, guys, there we go. Now we get a Gazuki Soul Core out of it. Even better.
Well, I got to get back to work. Have a good night.
Alrighty, Jigoku Naku, stay safe out there. And, you know, try to have fun at work. Appreciate you stopping by and dropping that like, buddy. Howdy there, Maria. How you doing tonight?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you? We're just here grinding out some Dream of the Demon, Demon Parade picture scrolls. Hey, Mr. Kappa here. Give me all that good loot. No!
Nice.
Howdy guys, welcome to the stream. Haha, there he is. No, we got grappled. And there's that one. Yeah. Take that, Yatsu no Kami. Oh, well, there's still stuff to grab up over here. Alright guys, give me just 1 second, I'll be right back. I have to do a quick little thing, so give me like 5 minutes, guys. Alrighty guys, and we're back. I'm sorry about that. We completed this scroll of the demon. It gives us extra mid attack, extended yokai shift, and untouched Amyo magic. However, that does not benefit what we are using, so we are not going to do it. Damage bonus ninjutsu power. I didn't even bother to look at what the enemies would be, but I guess we're gonna find out. And welcome to stream, everybody. For those of you who haven't already, if you wouldn't care to, it would mean the world to me. Hit that like button and that sub button. Join the Demon Legion. You know, stay around and chat a while.
Odachi.
Yeah, I'm using the Odachi. I'm actually using the Firefly Blade, which is not what it looks like. I have it refashioned to look like the Fuso no Mitama because I was just kind of tired of what I was running around with. I wanted something that looked a little bit better. But we're running a lot of key damage on this Odachi as well, which is very useful in fights since and the new difficulties made things a bit more complicated. Let's pray again so that way all these buffs disappear and we refill our Amyo magic yet again. And we'll buff back up and head in. Looks like he's just gonna do a water attack the entire time. Thing with the big Bakugan is you can't hit them unless they're faced a certain way. Like that right there. Or if you knock them out of key. Oh, new Peppo. Ah. I still have yet to get this timing down for the new Peppo. Looks like he's just gonna spam the same move here. Oh no. Mr. New. We were trying to avoid being hit by that. And we got. New was in Nioh 1. You did fight him on a different battleground. Made fighting was quite a bit easier because there was things to hide behind and whatnot. There it is. Nioh Slayer. Nice. Wonder what weapon that could be. I genuinely don't know, so we're gonna find out. Alright. Could have gone a lot worse. Nioh is not an easy opponent to just beat since he does slow you down a lot. Every one of his attacks tends to imbue lightning, and his thunderbolts from the sky cannot be blocked. They do have to be dodged, which is why it's kind of hindering if you are slowed and you are a heavier build, because that means you might not be able to outrun the lightning bolt if you're already affected by lightning. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what it was that we just got.
Welcome.
It was a weapon. I think it might be an Odachi. It is an Odachi. We did learn how to craft the Nioh Slayer, which is a purity weapon, and it does extra damage versus yokai. It does have a base 1590 attack, whereas our Firefly Blade has a 1573 base attack. However, we're going to keep running the Firefly Blade due to the fact that it still imbues the same purity, and we get auto life recovery off of the Amrita absorption, which is the trade-off there for the uh, 13 damage, 17 damage difference base. It does not going to make that big of a difference whenever I can get a benefit off of absorbing Amrita and recovering health automatically. It does make life quite a bit easier. The Nien Slayer does require a Nioh2's Claw, which was the thing we did just fight that imbues lightning everywhere. Again, he's an annoying fight in my opinion. If you're a Tonfa build, chances are you're not going to have a problem considering you already have a high resistance to lightning. I do have my Courage tree maxed out, which does give natural resistance to lightning, but what you're going to have to do is get even more throughout your build. So do keep that in mind as well. It's not just something you could run in there and start slaying without some form of a resistance. Looks like we got a Azai Jumanji smithing text for the sword. We did already have this at this point. We're just getting the same things we've already had. And that does go to a Amrita gauge charge set. It is all about speeding up how fast your gauge fills. But if you're a build like me, you're already based around getting Amrita. So speeding up the process of which you fill up your gauge isn't really necessary, considering if I'm low health, I'm going to use an extraction talisman and get non-stop Amrita just by hitting something. And yeah, I do have Amrita gauge charge speed up on a couple of my soul cores as well, so that does help out in the end. For one of the attacks I do use more consistently, the swirling snow, as you see, where I spin around in a circle with the Odachi. That I do have paired with an active skill customization that increases the Amrita earned by killing an enemy with that specific active skill by 100%. So it does make it a lot easier for me to fill up my Amrita gauge. Now we're gonna go to the hidden tea house and see what tea utensils we've gotten here recently. Looks like we've gotten a Seto Nakai, which has got a 230 Splendor, 40 Simplicity, and an eccentricity of 90. Now, that's not better than anything we're currently using in our stuff, so we are going to go ahead and sell that, as well as all this. However, we will be saving all the ranged weapons, if we have any. Looks like we have one extra, so we're going to go ahead and lock that. With that, we're going to go back to equipment and just mark all, get another 1,000,000, so that way we can get closer to getting what we need for the new DLC that's coming out on October 15th.
Come by again.
And that did clear up a good amount of space in our inventory. With that, we need to check out some of the new skills that we've learned, because we did learn a hidden skill for the split staff while beating the entirety of the game. It's gather your power before unleashing a mighty blow upon your enemy, and it is L1 and triangle while guarding. It seems like a very far spaced attack, a good ranged attack for the split staff. It doesn't force you to stay mid-range or up close. Gives you a good amount of distance, which is really nice for those of you who do use split staffs. I don't know what kind of build you're running, but it's not my thing, so I don't know. That's something you'd have to ask our buddy Midnight about, because again, that is just not my thing. I am not good with them because I do not have the build to support them. Now, moving on, we're going to do this Scroll of Demon. It looks like elemental damage taken while guarding will be increased, or decreased. And I did not pay attention to what I have to fight here, and that is a bad thing. I need to pay attention, but for some reason I'm deciding not to. So chances are that's going to be the death of us. And for those of you who constantly concern yourself with the Amrita gauge charge, run around with Inspiriting Gems. What they do is they will restore 80% of your Amrita gauge in one go while it's active, so do keep that in mind as well. Yet another Epidatra. Seems like that's what this is going to be all about. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of Epidopteras here. We're just going
Those
ahead.
guys are easy.
Yeah, one-handed
LOL.
gamer, they are. I was just buffing up for whatever's coming next, because it seems like it's been an Epidatra ordeal here.
What's up, bro?
Oh, well, it looks like it wasn't an Epidatra. We did kill the last one, so that makes life easy. Not much. Just sitting here grinding some Demon Parade picture scrolls. We did complete the entirety of the game 100% on all difficulties earlier, and have nothing else to do but this until Outlaw gets on, or Midnight, who said it won't be getting on tonight because he's been working double shifts and he doesn't get off until 2 in the morning.
Dad will hate those guys.
Yeah, Ependatras are a pain. However, perfectly timed blocks, timely guard attacks can be used on them, just like with the Inkies and the Kiryokais. A lot of yokais can be timely guard parried with, making life quite a bit easier. Ooh, we got ourselves.
They really are.
Yeah, they are. I don't enjoy them sometimes. They do annoy me. However, knowing that's what you're going to face and being able to go in there with that in mind makes things a lot easier. Or Magara no Ataka. Okay. Looks like we're going to be fighting the Odachi user again, I do believe. Alright, and then we got to fight yokais and warriors. Warriors, not a big deal. Yokais, as long as they're not corrupted, not really.
And yokai too, lol.
Yokais are easy, you just have to be very mobile. And if you're using Feral, that is easy enough. You could be the heaviest build in the world, and you're going to have all the mobility you need just because of your anima. We did unlock a skill earlier today as well that is called the Sacred Bird Cry. You get it by farming Yoshitsune in the DLC. He is the character it's all based around, as well as Benkei. Benkei, we already got his hidden skill. The hidden skill that you get from Yoshitsune is actually something that everybody can use regardless of what weapon you use, making life quite a bit easier. Here, I'll show you here. You do have to actually equip it in a stance. You press L1 to guard, and then triangle. It does, however, consume a maximum of 4 anima. Every single strike that actually sends a wave does consume anima, so do keep that in mind. If you have a high anima count build, that would seem like it's perfect, so it's an extra attack on top of all your soul cores as well. We did swap our Guardian Spirit to a Tengu. It is the Kurama Tengu, whereas I was getting with Marasu here, the whole reason I kept him was for the increased attack on Amrita absorption. The auto grave recovery was just a nice bonus, and the imbue purity on strong attacks kind of pointless after I swapped to the Firefly blade because it does imbue purity. So we decided to go and look for a different one. Unfortunately, we do get less defense with the Kurama Tengu, but we do get more attack. Where what I lost in defense went to attack, and that is a good compensation there. Our active skill key consumption goes down by 10%. So that swirling snow attack that I love to do costs 10% more. We get minus 12% on dodge key consumption as well. So long as we're at full health, we get a 14% key recovery speed increase. And yokai ability damage on a purified enemy. So what that means is if I purify my enemies with my Firefly Blade, which 9 times out of 10 is what ends up happening, if I hit them with a yokai ability, it will do 20% more damage than it normally does. And for obvious reasons, something like Otakimaru on top of that, that's really useful. That's going to deal out massive amount of damage, which is what's really put this over the edge with the Otakimaru Soul Core. It was this right here. I got tired of, not having a good enough benefit, so I went and I searched throughout all the ferals, and the best one I could find for what I do was the Kurama Tengu. What you want depends on your build and what you're going for. Perfect example, if you're using a ninjutsu build, Nekomata is a Orochimaru! The Nekomata is a ninjutsu type guardian spirit, as you see there. Not only does it extend the burst of extend the burst counter of feral type, you get an anima bonus off ninjutsu hits, and you get a 5% increase to throwing weapon damage on top of it. So again, that's something good for a ninjutsu build. The yokai ability damage feral plus 20%. So if you're in yokai ability, your yokai form, it's going to increase any yokai ability that you use, like your soul core, by 20% damage. So if you are somebody who's constantly in your yokai form, depending on what it is, determines what guardian spirit you really want to have as a backup, due to the fact that you can increase its damage with yokai abilities by 20%. There is one for Brute. I don't know where it is, so I can't necessarily locate it. But there is more of those. So we decided to keep with the Honor Yokai for the minus 16% damage taken while we're in the middle of an attack. So that was very beneficial. The gold earned, unfortunately, if we get a better Honor Yokai, that'll be great. However, I don't want to give up this plus 8 attack because it does add to it. And we would go down to 103 attack, no longer allowing him to be one of the strongest attack soul cores that we have. And because we're using an Odachi, we clearly want to have high attack on top of our key damage. And with attack, we can stack that up on everything. So if we find something with like a white inheritable for the Honor Yokai, we will be soul fusing that, so that way we can, for one, fill up our line, and hopefully it'll be something good. And then if we find one that's overall better that still does have an attack, we will swap to that Honor Yokai, as well as turn it to a feral type, so that way we can get rid of this gold earned while yokai in the yokai shift. Again, that bonus only happens while we are in yokai shift. Our Otakimaru, is a plus 1.3 anima on the gauge, which is really useful since he does cost 10 anima to use, which is 1 entire red spider lily or 2 lantern plant fruits. We get Amrita earned while in yokai shift plus 9.2%. Why that is useful is because when you're in yokai shift, if you absorb Amrita, it does extend the length of your yokai shift. Now, what you try to get a hold of won't appear immediately. It'll float around in the air for a while, which is why you need an extended yokai shift in general, as well as all your extras like, let's see here, when you dodge, you consume less of your bar. When you attack, you consume less of your bar. When you get hit, you consume less of your bar is consumed. So that way you have time for your Amrita to be absorbed to give you even more time. So if you want to go with one of those builds, finding Amrita earned while in yokai shift is really good. Nullify damage, extended yokai shift, so that way you can get a really long. These are things that you will find on your soul core, so you do have to search for those. And then last but not least, we have Scampus, which just so happens to be the highest of the 2 attunement cost limits that we have. We do get plus 6 attack here, and for our Clay Bells of Beckoning or our random Scampuses that we find, we can increase how long we have them by 22.5%. And our anima charge while enhanced, so anytime we're buffed up with our defense, our attacks, like our power pills, and stuff like that. We get a 5.5% increase on our anima fill-up rate, which is really nice. We do have an increased luck on Yokai Shift. Unfortunately, we don't get very many Scampus Soul Cores, so we went with what we had here. Now, with that, while we do have a minus 6% key consumption while in Yokai Shift, thanks to this Guardian Spirit as well. So that's what we're running there. And again, our secondary is Inasaso. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the crap out of it because I don't know. Again, we're running this one for the damage taken while in the middle of attack, minus 7.5%. And we are running the Onishibata helmet as well as the Urn Splitter hatchets, which are in the same set bonus group. And because of the Yasukani, we are getting the 3-piece bonus, which gives us an extra minus 10% damage taken while in the middle of an attack. For obvious reasons, this is really good for an Odachi due to the simple fact that without it, we would just get straight obliterated, and the Odachi's a slow hitter, and you're gonna get hit while you're attacking.
Great breakdown.
I appreciate it, Maria. If y'all have any more questions about what I'm running, don't be afraid to ask. And again, we're also running the Heroic Raging Bull for the bonuses of extra life, plus 3% melee damage, minus 4% damage taken in general. And the whole reason I wanted this Raging Bull was for the auto life recovery on Amrita Absorption, which you get on the 5-piece set. Because of the Yasukani, we don't actually have 5 pieces equipped, but because of the Yasukani, it takes off minus 1 for the requirement of the set bonus, so we are still able to run this. We are plus 20 on all our gear as well. As you see right here, we got a plus 20,
Raging
plus
Bull
20.
is the second heaviest armor in the Ga Irige?
No, not anymore. The way I have it, yes, at this point it pretty much is. There are 2 more armors that are a couple ounces heavier than the Raging Bull, and then there is 1 more that is the heaviest straight out. However, out of what I can get from these are the better ones. The defense that you would get in comparison would be at level 180 for the Curious, plus 20 would probably be 986, 984, and then there would probably be a 990, just based off the equipment weight right there. Because if you see right here, the heaviest, I don't know right now. I don't currently have it on me. I can look and see if I have any in my inventory. I can tell you right now I don't. We'll have to go back over that once we're done with this right here. So do remind me once we get out of here, we can go check that in the blacksmith. We're running our protection talisman, our defense talisman, and our barrier talisman, all to increase our defense as well as our key recovery speed. Our power pill, our extraction talisman to force out Amrita on every hit to give us even more life, and our tiger running spell to increase our speed. We are using a purity shot to apply purity from a distance, and our Hamaya arrow or sacred arrow talisman that automatically targets the weak spot of a yokai or the enemy you're looking at. The Clay Bella Beckoning, just because I'll show you right here as to why, because I'm pretty sure there was an actual boss in this one. This is why I recommend being able to craft a bunch of these Clay Bella Beckonings and to run a Scampus Soul Core on top of it. Just makes them absolutely amazing. We are running an Inspiriting Gem, which again restores up to 80% of your Amrita gauge without actually doing anything, which I'll show you right here. As time goes on, it'll slowly fill up my Amrita gauge up to a total of 80 points. It will not fill it all the way up unless I am at 20 or higher when I initially use this. We are running a large Spirit Stone in our bottom shortcut because at the time I didn't realize I had any Inspiriting Gems or that they were a thing because I didn't actually go out of my way to look for them. So for that I apologize. We're running an Herbal Remedy because Herbal Remedies, what they do is they fully heal up your health bar from, you could be at 1 health and you could go all the way to full. So the elixirs, unless you have a high elixir efficiency, it's not going to fill up your health all the way. Plus, on top of it, it gives me 19 heals per match just in case something's going wrong. And since we're doing these right here and they are higher level and a lot of the enemies are corrupted, we have a chance of having to use them, as you've seen so far, y'all. We've definitely had to use our elixirs and stuff like that, as well as our divine brushes, our sacred brushes, in our down slot right here. Our sacred brushes, what they do will restore 30% of any Omnium magic that has been used. So if I use all 4 of my barrier talismans, which are currently selected in my down slot right here, it'll restore 30% of whatever 4 is. So I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say it's 1, just in all general thought. So with that, we're going to go ahead and buff up with everything.
Dream of the demon 60% are corrupted enemies, lol.
Dream of demons 60% are corrupted. Yes, and like right there, we're already out the gate with a I'll show you all guys here. You can summon up to 3. They do incredible key damage. I could not lock on to save my life for some reason. Alright, what else we got here? Of
Ninja,
course.
okay?
I'll show you right here. These little guys right here will prove my point here. They will, all that extra key damage stacks up real quick. As you see right there, they're just pelted on him.
He has Kurosagama.
Yeah, that Ninja Yokai had the Kashurigama. It's kind of annoying if you ask me. They're a pain to deal with. See right here, again, the little yokai kitties, they make a big difference. I don't know who all was watching at the beginning of this video, but when I initially fought him, he was quite a bit more complicated to deal with, and I didn't have any of my Scampus buddies. Oh no! As you saw there, the Scampuses did a lot of key damage consistently, like I said there, and whenever you summon them, they do have a chance when they disappear to drop a Scampus Soul Core, and like I said, we were looking for a better one, so I don't know what we got here, but we will find out, just in case it is better than what we are using. Plus, even if it's not, we can use it to buff up our current Scampus, and make the duration period even longer. The thing with these Demon Parade picture scrolls are, they are quite a bit harder than they look, even though the level is lower, because they do tend to have multiple bosses in them, as well as multiple enemies running around at the same time. As you saw right there, I kind of got all kinds of buzzled, and you can get a good amount of Amrita off these, so do keep that in mind as well. Looks like we got an Ninjutsu power plus 27 on top of the extended dodge and vulnerability. And a low attack key consumption. Now, if I don't like the 2 that are there on the bottom, I can redo this scroll and get it to respin one of them, which is where the 100 Night Instance start to come in, because 100 Night Instances will allow you to have another go at the scroll that you currently have. Now, we do have the ability to level up, so obviously we're going to do that. It does cost us 107 million Amrita currently to level up. But we are going to take our heart to 57, putting us at level 378. Now that puts us at a beautiful 22 levels to go before we hit level 400, and we're ready for the new DLC. And at that point, what we will do is just store up a bunch of Amrita and have it put off to the side for the new DLC, so as soon as it comes out, we have the ability to level up a whole bunch, making our life a lot easier while we run through the new difficulty. I didn't do that with this one before they released this one. After I hit level 300, pretty sure I started playing zombies a bit more. And by the way, guys, I will be doing Call of Duty Cold War Zombies guides, you know, like little shield locations and stuff like that. So, you know, keep that in mind and stay tuned for that, because they are absolutely amazing, and I love zombies. Alright, so we're going to go to Forge, we're going to go to Armor, we're going to go to there. Looks like the heaviest is the Exceptional One's Curious at a weight of 13 base. Then we have the Arrow's Bane, the Yoshi, Birthright Curious. The Master Swordsman is way lighter. Kintaro's is 2 ounces heavier standard. The Onishibata is lighter, and the Tiger
Zombie
Skin is
COD
lighter.
is always fun.
Now, the Raging Bull, like I said, starts out at 12. We did increase its weight limit to increase its defense on top of it. Like I said, right there, 406, 398. There's not much of a difference there. For a couple of ounces. It's not a big deal. None of these actually benefit me in the slightest bit. I mean, I could run a Prestige of Genji Bloodline, but what good would that do me? All things considered. Auto life recovery on a timely guard. I don't always hit those, and that's way too risky for what I'm trying to get, what I'm about to give up. Now, something like the Arrow's Bane, nullify bullseye damage, ranged attack 100%. So in other words, whenever you nail a bullseye attack, what'll happen here is enemies can no longer deal additional damage to you by targeting your weak point with a ranged attack, dealing standard amounts of damage instead. So in other words, there is no critical from a ranged attack, like, you know, if a hand cannon was going to hit you in the face or something. It wouldn't matter. So, and then there's minus 25% projectile damage taken. Between y'all and me, I think Midnight could benefit a lot off this one. No, I'm just kidding. It is a minus 4.5% damage taken and a stalwart bullets and arrows. So in other words, I won't take flinch damage from bullets or arrows. And then there's a plus 6% melee damage increase. Now, whereas all that sounds good, the whole reason we went Raging Bull, like I said, was for that auto life recovery. Since we are constantly being hit, that's what we're after, because we are by far a slower hitter. The Exceptional One's Curious to Japan's Bravest. It is a spear build, and nothing here is beneficial enough for me to actually swap over. There is a plus 6% increase on active skill damage, but we already have active skill damage put on all of our armor as well. If you give me a second, I'll
Midnight
find it.
dies with the stone projectile from Agaki Olmu.
Nah, I think he's got a bit more projectile damage than that. But as you see right there, I got 3.9% active skill damage increase. I have a 3.9 on top of my Curious, another 3.9 on my Gauntlets, and yet again another 3.9 on my Waist Guards, and yet again another 3.9% on our Greaves. Now overall, that outweighs what we would have been getting from the Master Swordsman, because the active skill is only 6%. Yes, you could throw all that stuff on top of it, but again, we're not a spear build, and I don't feel like running around with a spear either. So
Someday, my blades will
we're just
be
not
as
going to do
famous as
that.
So
Muramasa.
for what I do and what my build is, the armor I use is more beneficial. Just like for Midnight, what he uses is the Warrior of the West armor, and that benefits him far more than what something like mine would. Yes, the Warrior of the West, I do believe, is
Where could I be
a
going wrong?
medium armor, to be honest. We can find out real quick. Here we go. The worst thing for an Odachi is the Amyo Warrior's Curious,
Why
by the
don't
way.
you like the spear, dude?
I don't like to spear because, for one, if you're in close spaces, you can't be in mid stance. Your spear can get caught on the walls and stop your attack, leaving you wide open to be hit. Don't get me wrong, for those who do use spears, by all means, they can be great. They're just not my style anymore. When I was playing Nioh 1, I did use the spear. I have since then swapped from the katana and the spear in Nioh 1 to the tonfa and the odachi because, in my opinion, these two are far better and superior. Now, again, with the Amyo Austerity from the Amyo Warriors Curious, this is something for the odachi. The devastating rush damage is increased by 15%. That's the only thing for the odachi here. Not really beneficial. Like I said before, this is something that would benefit Midnight far better than it would me because it's an Amyo magic build requirement. But he doesn't use that. He uses... Let's see if we can find it. It's not there. Nope. Warrior of the West. It is a medium armor. Correct. He's got melee damage versus electrified enemy. Active skill key consumption minus 10%. Melee damage. No backstab bonus plus 7%.
Armor.
Tiger sprint damage. This is a katana build set. So for those of you who do use the katana, this is a great thing for you to use because the tiger sprint damage is increased by 20%, which is a charge sheath attack. And while you're charging it, you're running at them, and if you hit them, it's going to do 20% tigers more damage. Heard that you use Flying Kato. You after that ninjutsu build one-handed gamer. And then again, this benefits his build far more than it does mine. That melee damage versus electrified enemy, if you're using something like, I'm pretty sure the Wave Swimmer already does electric damage, lightning imbuement, so that would obviously be great.
It's coming out great.
That sounds good, bro. With that, that's pretty much what we got going on here. We are going to go ahead and sell everything we did just get for all that extra moolah. We're going to go ahead and go back to the hidden Demon Parade picture scrolls and finish unlocking these. This one is Hashishiko Koroku, long neck person, and Onibais, the little floaty things that like to shoot electricity at you, which I absolutely hate because even though I have a max tree in skill, I somehow do not have enough resistance to not instantly be slowed down. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, but hey, it's whatever. What you gonna do? Since we know there's long necks here, we are gonna go ahead and do this number just because oh no, we're saturated, guys. What that means is we take more damage now. That cap is going to get real annoying real quick. We got another cap over here. Ow! He's throwing rocks, guys. Don't throw rocks. It's not nice. Oh, he got away. Alright. Alright, where's the next long neck?
Ow. Not letting another one get away just yet. Alright, we got one more to go here. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out. Ah, it's Aquaman knockoff. Nah, it's game. Alright, we beat the knockoff Aquaman. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's pick up all this glorious loot. We did end up using all our army on magic, but hey, it's whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got ninjutsu power plus 29 and mid-attack damage plus 4.1%. On top of the minus 4.6% dash kick consumption. It's a white, so we don't like it. Fortunately, we can't change it, so it's kind of whatever. Let's see what else we got on the list here. What all we got to go here? We got all the way down to 131 to go. Let's see here. We got an Onryokai, an Enki, and an Onibai. That's going to be nice. From what I see here, there should be no long necks. None. But there probably is going to be, because, I mean, why wouldn't there be? Throw a monkey wrench in our plans now, don't they? 10 likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. I absolutely love it. Y'all are just absolutely fantastic. Thank y'all. It means the world to me. You have no idea. Alright, so I hope the Onryokai is the last battle because I love fighting Onryokai. He was the first boss in Nioh 1, like I always say. He is one of the bosses that made people quit playing Nioh 1 because they couldn't beat him. Alright, as you see, the Onibais are becoming bothersome.
Yahez hard.
Onryokai in Nioh 1 was just a matter of dodging to the left, of course. Excuse me. Purify him and hit him with the Onryokai. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take care of you, buddy. Hey, there he is. Ah. And whenever you broke his chains in the first game, he became really easy to beat. Once you broke his chains, you just popped your living weapon, and then just went straight in with it. So long as you were able to keep him away from his weight balls, he wouldn't be able to throw them at you. Although, I mean, he kind of just went off and did his own thing. But after you broke his chains, you popped your elemental weapon and just went to town on him. If you remember watching any fights for the Blue Light Samurai on Nioh 2, that's who you actually are. The person you're fighting against is the person you actually play as in Nioh 1. William, he is the main protagonist. And Sawarsei is the one we're hunting down to save because, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I can't remember the bad guy's name. It's whatever. Looks like we got elemental damage plus 5.9%, damage bonus, Amyo magic hit, power. Nice. So, I mean, if you have a high magic build on top of it, this scroll looks like it would be great for you. Extended yokai shove percent on top of it, so that is quite nice. We did get another Onryokai soul core here, and it looks like he's an anima build, which is very nice.
So we might, in all honesty, just swap to him and take the loss of the +8 attack.
I'm not sure yet, but we'll have to look into that, and I kind of want to, so we're going to go ahead and go to our hut real quick and check our
I need
deliveries.
help with Golden Castle.
You need help with Golden Castle? We'll get on there. Put me up a cup. Secret words SH. You know how it go. You know I'll wreck everything for you, bro.
I just wrecked this morning.
You got wrecked this morning. It happens. You weren't the only one getting wrecked, buddy. I promise. I just was not having a good go at it. But we are going to go ahead and hit up the shrine real quick. Go to our soul cores here. And go to Soul Fusion. Now we are going to... That is attunement cost. We want to sort by attack. Honor Yokai is no longer our strongest. It looks like Magatsu, Warrior Soul Core, is the strongest, but he does have that +8 attack as well. He does have an increased active skill damage plus 2.6%. For obvious reasons, that's good. However, he does not benefit our build, so we're just going to ignore the crap out of him. And with that, let's see here. Do we want to go and go ahead and lose that +8? Because I'm thinking about it.
Nice.
I'm genuinely thinking about it. Because there's also melee key damage increase on here as well, and that does get rid of the gold earned. If we find an inheritable
Magatsu.
attack, we can get rid of it fairly easily.
LOL.
Find an inheritable as well for an attack, and then we can combine it with him. So what we're gonna do here is Okay, where's he at? There he is. There's our beautiful little thing. Alrighty, with that, we're going to go ahead and throw on... Where is he at? Yes, the other one is currently equipped, so we can't even absorb him. So we're going to remove him from all Guardian Spirits real quick. That did hurt us defense and everything-wise just then, but that's okay. Here we go. Unlock. Select Fusion Type. Feral. And we're going to go ahead and perform that Soul Fusion. Boom. We're back to where we are. We get a 1.4% melee increase on key damage and a +1/2. So we get a whole nother bar on our anima meter. So for obvious reasons, that's just absolutely amazing. We are going to go ahead and attune him here. We, again, somehow managed to get more attack because I'm pretty sure we were sitting at 319. I don't know. It's whatever at this point. With that, we can go ahead and move on. We did lose some defense there, and that's perfectly fine. It's not the end of the world. With that, we're going to go ahead and hit up the Torii Gate and see if One-Handed Gamer has put up his cups. He has not, so I can't help him, guys. With that, we're going to go ahead and go back into our Demon Parade picture scrolls. This one is a melee key damage. Looks like Mizuki, Yokais, and Dweller guest appearances. Mizuki going to go down like a sack of rocks in a lake real quick.
And I like the Demon Parade picture scrolls because it has these random boss battles in areas that, you know, it just doesn't fit them, so they stand out and it makes them look different. And it's really neat to see them in a different light than what you normally do.
Give me 7 mins.
Alrighty, buddy.
Finish the mission and it'll be on.
Ah! We got some ninja yokais to deal with. That was a pretty good start, in all honesty. Not looking forward to this one.
No case.
No!
I'm telling you.
Okay, just die, you stupid umbrella.
They tough as heck.
You missed, you one-eyed freak.
Big guy.
I'm over here. Ah!
Nicey.
I just realized he's one of the bigger boys. Ow! He still hit me. Didn't mean to do that. I don't understand how this dweller hasn't died throughout all of that. It makes zero sense to me. He's just been straight up taking raining swords non-stop and was still alive. It's kind of annoying in all honesty. And hi guys, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. If you are, hit that like button, that sub button, turn on the bell button notification so you know when I go live and I post a video. Toki Jiro! Sorry guys. Alright. We got melee key damage plus 5.4%, strong attack damage plus 8%, high attack key consumption minus 4%. That overall just completely levels out, making yourself use nothing but strong attacks. So, I mean, if y'all get a scroll like that, I mean, if you're a heavy attack user, that's going to be really useful for you. Alrighty, let's see here. We're going down to 328 for an Omnio Magic Power Boost. And then after that, we'll do get an increased attack on winded enemies.
Looks like it's just going to get easier from here, guys.
They're going to have to create a way to get rid of some of these, because, yeah, kind of annoying to have all this. We got a melee damage plus 4.9% here. Now, what we are running for our Scroll of the Demon is an active skill key damage plus 8.7%, with active skill damage plus 6.9% as well, and quick attack key consumption minus 4.2%. I have repeatedly done this scroll just to get these spun this way, and I did discover it off whatever that name is, because it just like, I think it's Baka Kabu Ba 2333 Baku, or Baka, I don't know, man. I don't know. Somebody help me here. I don't know. I genuinely don't. I can't read it. I'm blind. I'm the four-eyed samurai. Alrighty, with that, we're going to go ahead and check and see if there's cups up yet. If there is, looks like we don't have any deliveries to check. Looks like the hot spot time for checking deliveries just so happens to be throughout the middle of the day. We are going to go to the hidden tea house and appraise some tea utensils. I have no idea if we've actually picked any up. Looks like we've picked up 2 of them, both of which are just completely useless to us. Let's see how much glory we have. We have 837,577. How many divine brushes do we have in our storehouse? Looks like we have 188. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and buy another 100 just to put us on the safe side. For obvious reasons, since we do use these a lot. It's a great backup plan to have. It does cost a lot of glory, as you see right there. And again, as I was saying the other day, stuff like the Signpost Amulet and Fleeting Guardian Amulets, those aren't things you want to waste your Omnio Magic capacity on, considering you can buy these for 291 anima. I mean, not anima, glory. And for the Signpost, 28. There's no need to use 4 jutsu costs to ready when you can just buy a bunch of these with your glory. It's a waste of time. And a lot of things that you can equip in your ninjutsu and Omnio Magic aren't always worth it because you can get them here. Perfect example, you can buy arrow-proof amulets here as well if you're that concerned with having some. Looks like we have 11 in our storehouse. Looks like we can't carry any more because I don't know how many we can carry at one time. Amulet of Camaraderie. Now, they don't have this as a ready jutsu that you can ready in your Omnio Magic, but coming here and buying these is very useful for, say, you're doing missions with little helpers and whatnot. This only works on the NPCs that help you throughout your missions. Now, what this does is if they go down and you don't have the time to get to them and res them by pressing circle or you'll die, what you can do is instead run to the other end and get away from it and use this Amulet of Camaraderie, and it will stand them back up and count as a res. So for those of you who are constantly annoyed by the fact that, you know, the helpers that you get are constantly going down and do nothing but hinder you because of it, Amulet of Camaraderies are good things to run in with. Like there is a mission where you end up fighting, I don't remember his name, one person and then Hanzo on top of it. I can't tell you how useful this Amulet of Camaraderie was, because I could barely get through like 3 combos before Mimo went down because she's a weak thing. Very weak thing. And again, you know, like I said in my video for the Hidden Tea House, this is where you can buy all your stuff to get your smithing materials for your armors and your weapons, as well as your books of reincarnation, summoner candles. The summoner candles do cost 1,128 for me. They are 6% less right now, which is why it's this price. So whatever 6% of 1,128 is, add that to this, and that's the standard amount. Now, if you're constantly at the low end of your clan, at the end of clan battles, you can get a lower, an increased exchange rate. So in other words, instead of it being minus 6%, it can be plus 6%. So do keep that in mind. Your books of reincarnation do get more expensive as you purchase them. So, you know, don't waste all your glory on them. Buy them as you need them, not because you want them. Zen manuals work just like your books of reincarnation, except they work on your Ungyo and Ongyo titles. And you can buy Ochoko Cups here as well. So do keep that in mind for those of you who are somehow low on Ochoko Cups and have access to the Hidden Tea House. You can buy your Ochoko Cups here, your transformations, your masterpieces. I like to use these right here to spend glory on, so that way I can turn around and donate the desired item, daily item, to get some extra gold. Very helpful to do, by the way, and you want to do it in sacred treasures if all possible, so that way the lowest rarity you can get is rare, and the highest being divine. I already bought all my gestures and all my hanging scroll text. Took a lot of freaking glory to get all the hanging scroll text, but it's whatever. And I got all my transformations. With that, we're going to go ahead and move on and go see if he has those cups up yet. Go ahead and join him. He does not have the cups up yet. Okay. Alrighty, with that, we're going to go ahead and go back into, hey, looks like we, oops, nope, those were, tea utensils. Alrighty, it looks like we're going to fight a Gazuki, Ipandatras, and Aberrant Soldiers. Hopefully this time we won't have random ninja yokai crashing the party. The maelstrom of war knows no bounds, and even Juzen Zakara. Ah. Senbon Zakara, Kageyoshi. Bleach. How many people in my chat are anime fans?
Me.
You are, Maria? What kind of animes you like watching? Ow! He hurt me!
DBZ.
You like DBZ? Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z?
DBZ. Naruto.
I'm not really a fan of Naruto. Not my thing. I'm more of a Bleach guy. I mean, I watched Naruto just to watch it. Again, like I said, it's just not my thing. Dealing that increased damage on yokai abilities is very nice on purified enemies. There it is. Yeah, I like DBZ as well. I got all 9 seasons on DVD, currently sitting next to my TV and my PlayStation. So, in all honesty, it was the first anime I actually ever watched.
And it was my dad who got me into it. And now I have all the things that we sat down and used to watch
MT
together.
Bad Dude Proly won't be on tonight. My wife wants to watch a movie with me, bro.
It's all good, one-handed gamer. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. Alright, so we got Amio Magic Power plus 20, high attack damage plus 6.1, and equipment drop rate plus 6.1. So that's not too bad. Again, it's nothing that we're after, so we don't really care. Looks like we have an anima charge bonus based off your Amrita gauge plus C+.
True.
For the Gazuki Soul. They got the hiccups. Gazuki Soul Core. Alrighty, here we are. We're going down to 318. Wow, Honor Yokai and Skeleton Warriors are going to be a consistent thing in this one.
And it's back in the boss room of Frenzy Blaze.
Oh, well, that was unexpected. Why am I having so many problems? Are you kidding? Alrighty, beautifully done. I feel like they made Honor Yokai a lot easier in this game than they did in the first one. Kind of defacing his value, really. I guess, you know, for the people who got Nioh2 and didn't finish Nioh 1, I guess it just kind of, you know, scare them off. I don't know. So how's everybody doing tonight? That's a good amount of active skill key damage. We're gonna have to look at the one we're using. It's quite a bit better. Curiouser and curiouser. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's try something. Dude, that's a 9.5. That's a nice. We're gonna lock that for the time being, or not, apparently. Alrighty, ailment, affliction, duration. What is this one? Onryokai, Inky, and Onibais.
Alright bro, have a great stream brother.
Alrighty, buddy, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and dropping that like. Stay safe out there, okay?
Everybody join the Demon Legion too.
Yes, please. It would be much appreciated and mean the world to me. Thank you, One-Handed Gamer, for that shout out and reminder. Alrighty, looks like we got a Namahage Soul Core with a plus attack. Ooh, increased defense on Ryokai. Hello. Well, we're just going to save him for now. Alrighty, with that, that puts us into another one. Rarity Inheritance Scroll Transference. How nice of you. How very nice indeed. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, scroll the demon. Okay. Lady Osakabe. 315. See how this goes, guys. Alrighty, there we go. Moving on to the next. Looks like it is a melee damage increase with a Kashin Koji and a Takimaru. Level 312. Oh, I already don't like this. Oh my god! Yeesh. Well, that was convenient placement now, wasn't it? That's different. Okay. That's stupidly annoying. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go get a drink real quick. And we are back, and we're going to go ahead and take a break from all the Demon Parade picture scrolls, and we're going to go ahead and help out some randoms who are low level. Help get them through the game themselves. And welcome to the stream, everybody. For those of you who haven't already, if you don't care to, it'd mean the world to me. Hit that like button and that sub button. Turn on that notification so you know when I go live and post a video. And, you know, stay a while, chat a while. Join the Demon Legion. Have some fun in the process.
You damned yokai! Stop distracting me! From here.
Forgive me my sins, my lord. I was clearly not pious enough.
That stings a bit.
So you too are protected.
If you will aid the forces in the capital, seize all the spirit stones you can.
It's just... I
A surprise attack feels wrong.
I have granted you the power to realize your destiny. Rid yourself of pity.
With your power, I will prevail.
Alright, guys.
What's going on here? The dreams of the Spirit Stones come at a price. What? Who the hell are you? It pains me to ask, but please, protect my wife. My wife taught me what is truly precious. But I focused only on my brother. Always so far behind him. Forever following in his wake. My pain grew and grew. A shadow fell over me. And I chose a terrible path. Now I see the future my brother is forging. One filled with light. I pray my wife finds a home there. That fire! We gotta go!
Please. Let me bid my husband a proper farewell. Welcome. Come by.
Alrighty, guys, we're at that time now. It's time for us to call it quits for the night. I appreciate y'all very much. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. I appreciate the love y'all showed today. And for those of you who are watching later on and still haven't and are on the fence, go ahead and hit that sub button. Join the Demon Legion. We'll have fun together. In the meantime, y'all stay safe, take it easy, and have fun. I'll catch y'all in the next video.